Regular L-Carnitine is definitely not for everyone, but then what makes this product, I would say, beneficial to nearly anyone, even if they have enough L-Carnitine, is the fact that there's also...
Welcome to Price Plow.
What's up, Price Plow Nation? This is Mike and I'm here with Matt, and so we have some heat for you. L-Carnitine 1500 heat from VMI Sports. Now this is our second VMI Sports review of the day because we just did the L-Carnitine 3000, which is no heat. Right. And so here's the real story, is that this is an L-Carnitine supplement that has a couple extra ingredients in here to increase thermogenesis, and one of them is actually GBB, or gamma Butyrobetaine, and so that's how we actually contacted them. We wrote a long article talking about this, getting into the science of this GBB ingredient that's starting to pop up on a lot of these like sweat amplifier supplements, and so we want to dig into like what's really going on with this. We asked if VMI wanted to sponsor that article, and they said, check it out first though. We're going to send you a bunch of this L-Carnitine 1500 heat, which is the, so far this is like the best looking formula of liquid that I've seen with this. Yeah, and definitely. So what we have is a full and open formula with a blend of L-Carnitine, just like the L-Carnitine 3000 had. You have 500 milligrams of regular L-Carnitine, 500 milligrams of acetyl L-Carnitine, which is the L-Carnitine that passes the blood-brain barrier, and that's better for cognitive support. And then there's 500 milligrams of L-Carnitine L-Tartrate. Now with a higher dose of that, you're going to get more athletic support and some even like androgen potential. That's where things are normal. And then where it gets a little bit interesting, we have 50 milligrams of green tea, not a huge deal on that, but 25 milligrams of the GBB ingredient. And so the story behind GBB is that this is the precursor to when your body's making its own L-Carnitine. You start with, well, there's a long chain there's a long process that occurs, but before you get to actual L-Carnitine, you have GBB, and then there's an enzyme that converts that into L-Carnitine. Now, what we've noticed is that when you supplement L-Carnitine, it doubles the body's blood circulating plasma L-Carnitine levels. And so L-Carnitine then helps your body with fatty acid transport, and if you are a vegan or a vegetarian or getting older or elderly and you're lower on L-Carnitine levels, then it's going to slow things down, especially in the fat burning side of things for you. Regular L-Carnitine is definitely not for everyone, but then what makes this product, I would say, beneficial to nearly anyone, even if they have enough L-Carnitine, is the fact that there's also 15 milligrams of grains of paradise in here. Now that's not a clinical dose, but grains of paradise is a spice, and that's where the heat's going to come from. And so, and not only that, but we have some bioperine black pepper extract to heat it up even more and to amplify these ingredients. 15 milligrams of grains of paradise get you towards the clinical dose, and so that's literally a spice that people cook with, but it turns out that it actually induces thermogenesis and helps people burn fat. When you have like 25 to 50 milligrams, things start getting real. So this can kind of get you on your way there, but it's a spice. It's going to be spicy. We have black pepper in here, and I'm kind of looking forward to seeing how they did this. And so that's the whole story, and I can't wait to taste this because the other ones we tasted, and our favorite one was actually the fruity stripe flavor. Right. So
now it's going to be interesting because we've been doing a couple of L-Carnitine hot heat products lately with the expectation that they're going to be spicy.
Yes. And
a couple weeks ago we did one, and it wasn't quite as hot as we thought it would be based by looking at the label. So it'll be interesting to see if this matches our expectations.
Well, the fact is, in a powder, you could add a lot of inactive ingredients. Right. I'm not sure how much you can get away with that in a liquid without turning into a sludge. Yep. So it is what it is. Like I don't know. I think we just have to go in face first here. All right. And so we gotta reorganize these a little bit. Here we go. And so the first one, this is actually our least favorite flavor of the L-Carnitine 3000, is cherry lime.
All right.
Ooh. So I was looking at the label. Is there any cinnamon in here or anything?
I don't know. It's not as hot as I was thinking.
I actually like it better than the regular cinnamon, or the regular L-Carnitine 3000's cherry lime flavor. This is, you gotta like spice. At the end of the day, we're talking about something that has literally a spice inside of it.
I think that's a lot better than the 3000. Maybe it's because that spice kind of counteracts some of that sweetness.
Now, the one drawback of having acetyl L-Carnitine in here is that it tastes, the acetate tastes bad. Yeah. And it brings a little bit of the vinegarish action, which I think actually plays well with the grains of paradise. Yeah. Whereas, and so with the whole lime thing happening, this is way better. And also though, we are slightly a little bit less acetyl L-Carnitine than that one. This is a L-Carnitine 1500. There's 1.5 grams worth of carnitine in here plus the other stuff. Whereas that one was, if you want a full tablespoon, that's 3 grams of L-Carnitine. Right. So this is less the dose, but actually I'm kind of more excited about this one just because I love that GBB ingredient.
Yeah. All right, peach mango.
Smells good.
There's some spice to that one.
Dude, these products are right up my alley. And so a lot of people like on our YouTube channel and on Facebook, they're like, dude, that's disgusting. You guys are drinking spice. And then a lot of people like all into this. So, we've argued about this, like, there's this ingredient, the GBB, what I forgot to mention, the most important thing is the effect. A lot of people sweat more from it. And so a lot of people like CJ was like, dude, that's disgusting. Why would you want to sweat more? I love to sweat, and this room we have the fans on because we were starting to sweat a lot from the last video, but.
Yeah, and taking this isn't really going to help with that sweating or that thermogenic either. But yeah, there's the more that I've been thinking about it, the more that we've been reviewing these types of products, there's absolutely a market out there of consumers who want products like this that are going to help sort of amplify the thermogenic effect, but at the same time, be low stimulant.
And they're all coming out in the spring and summer. Like I'm thinking in the winter, like people are going to really enjoy this type of thing. Hey, kids are drinking Fireball shots like crazy at the bars and stuff, so this is like right on those alleys.
It kind of looks like Fireball.
It does, yeah.
It's got that Fireball color to it. All right.
What do we have here? Bombsicle?
Bombsicle. Well, Patriot Pop.
Okay, Patriot
Same
Pop.
thing.
I don't see that working with this, but.
Kind of tastes the same as the other one, just with the spice.
Yeah, there's just a kick in them. This is my least favorite of the 3 we've had so far.
It's funny because these Patriot Pop flavors don't really strike me as the Bombsicle flavor. It's interesting, and
everyone's got their own take on it.
Exactly. So I mean, maybe my taste buds just are different. But
yeah, I just don't think that's gonna work with a spice like a mango would, or even like a lime would. All right. So finally, our favorite from the last video:
Juicy Stripes, zebra gum,
fruit stripe gum. Here we go. They did it again. That's really good to me.
The smell is really good.
What's your favorite one?
The Juicy Stripe, hands down. I love it. This is for the 1500 for the heat. I felt like there was a little bit more spice than the cherry lime, but that smell, with certain products, if I'm about to drink it and if the smell hits me the right way, then the taste follows. Right. Other times, even if the taste is good but the smell is bad, it's not as enjoyable.
Yeah. I'm big on smell too, but for whatever reason, for me, the peach mango really worked well with the spice for me. I usually like peach mango stuff, and then kicking in the spice. I don't think I've ever had a spicy product that had maybe the last one we reviewed. I don't know. Either way, I'm a fan of the peach mango. Honestly, I like this better than L-Carnitine 3000.
Oh, I do too, for sure.
Yeah.
I like the element of the spice. It reminds me of one of those fruit and spicy margaritas that you get at a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah.
That's kind of, it's sweet, but at the same time, it's got that kick to it. Dude, we should make some margaritas, some L-Carnitine margaritas.
After we're done working, hell yeah. And then we both got to drive 2 hours.
All right, maybe next time. Not
right.
Today,
okay, so overall, I gotta say, I'm really happy with VMI Sports. This is the reason why we contacted them, and this ends up being the product that I like a lot better. Yeah. And so I'm like stoked about this stuff. Obviously, it's not for everyone because not everyone wants to have spice. Not everyone needs L-Carnitine. Not everyone likes to sweat it. It's a sweat. So this is a niche. But if you're in that niche, is it niche, whatever.
Either or.
Yeah. Well, if you're in that niche, then this is a fun product. It's not like the most important thing. Obviously, get your protein in and everything first, food, blah, blah, blah. This is the second, maybe even a third tier style supplement. But I do love having a little swig of this once in a while, just to I don't know, it's a little kick in the pants. I'm typically on a ketogenic or at least a moderately high fat diet. And so I like to think, and I do need to test for ketones, that the acetyl L-Carnitine and the L-Carnitines are helping out with that. Yeah. I don't know for sure, so that's all like bro science theory right now. I haven't looked up any like true research on it, but I'm a fan of L-Carnitine lately, and the more we look at the research, the more we see it just piling up that good things happen when even regular athletes or elderly supplement L-Carnitine. So it's a great thing to have, especially because a lot of people aren't eating meat as much anymore, and poo-poo on that, but I know that you got to do your show prep and all that. So.
That's all right. You know what I just thought about too is that who this might be a good product for is people who just run cold. People who are at work and they're chilly because the air is down too low. This could be a good product for people who just want to warm up a little bit.
That's true.
I mean,
my wife.
That's what I was thinking about. My wife, she's freezing all the time. She takes a blanket to work.
She's freezing, but when you touch her, is she hot?
I don't know because I don't go to work with her.
Oh, because with Jill, she's like freezing, and I touch her. I'm like, dude, you're giving away all your heat is the problem. And I'm noticing our daughter does it too. I'm not giving my daughter L-Carnitine 1500, but at the same time, I'm like, that's a good point. And it's worth trying. I think for some women, ain't nothing gonna heat them up. Like, you could give her like 1,000 blankets, and she'll still somehow be cold. And at that point, I just give up. But anyway, you can go to priceline.com/VMI Sports and sign up for alerts. Subscribe to this channel because we are gonna do a couple more reviews of them, and it's great to have VMI Sports back in the family because the KXR pre-workout's the next, and that's a high energy kick in the face if you want some caffeine and you're sick of us talking about L-Carnitine. We'll see you next time.
Welcome to Price Plow.